That was weird. You know how I normally have, like, you know, my title screen and everything? Whatever. I guess I was previewing how the camera was, and I forgot to set it back to the title screen. But whatevs! Welcome back to Fallout. I sold, like, all the stuff that we had. You can't tell from my carry weight very much. I mean, it's down at least 600 pounds, so that is something. But we got some caps, which is nice. Yeah. So, that was pretty sweet. Also, I made a lot of recipes. And I mean a lot of recipes, because, let's just face it, Mad Bomber's a perk that Gunrunner's Arsenal uses. Like, maybe the only thing cool about it is the fact that you can make a, like, Fat Man bomb, basically. You just take a mini nuke and set it with a detonator, which is pretty awesome. But yeah. Yeah, it needs more work, which is why I added more recipes to it, so you can make, you know, grenade ammunition, and now I can make missiles and shit, which is awesome. So, let me show you guys that. Let's see. So if I access his multi-tools, it's fantastic. It's a reloading bench and a crafting bench. Plus he gives me like free ammunition every day. It's fantastic. So let's see. Oh, we can do those conversions. So 25mm to 40mm ammo. You use two 25s to make one 40. Sounds like a bit of a waste, but in the end it's pretty cool. And you can do the other way around, which is nice. I can also make canned, but before I start doing that, I want to focus on the dynamite. So I made a recipe where you can use like one blank book, like tear out all the pages of a blank book, wrap it up into a cylinder, and then just basically like empty the cherry bombs out and put all the cherry bombs in there. So it takes 4 cherry bombs to make a cherry bomb dynamite, which is just a normal dynamite. Let's see. See, here's the normal conversion from missiles to rockets. So you can totally do that normally. I didn't make the other way around because I thought it's a little weird if you wanted to make rockets into missiles, because I don't really use missiles all that often. I do if I'm like scared crap, like shitless, and I see like a whole bunch of death claws in the distance. I'm like, well, I know it's going to take care of that. But I did make homemade missiles. So basically you use a rocket souvenir, which is actually shaped like a missile, and basically just empty some dynamite in it. It's basically rocket fuel plus dynamite, using the actual, like, canister of the rocket fuel as the rocket, which kind of makes sense. It's actually shaped the same, so it's just one dynamite, one rocket fuel, makes a missile. I altered the rocket fuel recipe, though, because I thought it was a bit... the one that I made, like, it used, like, atomic cocktails and like Nuka-Cola Quantum, and it used way too many stuff. Like, it used a lot of stuff that I don't think was necessary. So instead what I did was I did atomic cocktails, because it makes a lot of sense. It's already got, like, you know, ethanol, it's got like alcohol in it, plus it's like highly radioactive, so, you know, adding some rocket fuel and, you know, the radiation from microfusion cells in there, that makes sense. At least I think it is. So we're gonna make 20 of those. It's going to make us a lot of rocket fuel, which is basically those rocket souvenirs you get in Novak. And then as you can see, we have a lot of rocket souvenirs that we can use. Let's see here. There was something else I did. Oh yeah, you can make dynamite using a blank book. Again, the same sort of thing where you use the you sort of like take the pages, roll them up in a cylinder, and put like. And this is pistol powder. So I also made one for rifle powder as well. So here's the rifle powder one. So let's make like 49 of each. Split it. Or is it 40? I think it's 45 or something. So make 45 of the pistol powder dynamite, which just gives you dynamite. And the rifle powder dynamite. And then I guess, yeah, we're going to have to collect more books, I guess, at some point. How much do we have pistol powder-wise? Okay. Whatever. I can always just disassemble all of my, like, normal ammunition, because I friggin' don't even use it. There we go. Oh, hey, Cyborg Crab. I'm just showing off a few crafting recipes that I made. Oh gosh, school supply shopping's the worst. Holy crap. I don't wish that upon anybody. Let's see. Oh, there's also this. This is one of my favorites. Hey, Darth Gandalf. Good to see you. Yeah, awesome. I was just showing off. I made a few recipes because I think Mad Bomber like really needed some work, like as a perk. It doesn't add enough stuff. So like, I've made just a few things to like, you know, give you more ways to make dynamite, to make missiles, to make rockets, to make grenade ammunition, that sort of thing. This one's my favorite though. You take long fuse ammunition and scissors. It's called snip dynamite, but basically it just gives you normal dynamite because you cut the long fuse off. It's simple enough. And you get the scissors back, because it doesn't make sense that you use scissors and all of a sudden, poop, they're gone. You like cut one fuse off and then it's just done. That's not how it works. So yeah. So now we have a ton of dynamite. And because we have a ton of dynamite now, from our crafting, various crafting, we can make homemade missiles using the rocket souvenirs and our dynamite. So I can make 113 missiles now, which is freaking awesome. The bottlenecking, of course, is the atomic cocktails, but you can actually make them. With science, it takes vodka, I think Nuka-Cola, and Mentats. And I think that's how you make the atomic cocktails, and that's how you make the rocket fuel. But that's like the major bottlenecking, that and the blank books. So we'll have to start collecting like burned books and stuff like that. Anywho, I wanted to show that off because that's freaking cool, right? Oh, there was also something else. I didn't even realize this was a thing, so we're just going to get like a whole bunch of things right there. But I didn't even realize this was a thing, but this is a vanilla crafting recipe. And I found this out. It's at, I mean, I have a recipe that allows you to make dynamite using cherry bombs. But if you're intending to make rockets using that dynamite from my recipes, it kind of doesn't make sense. Because there's a recipe in here that uses, where is it? Oops, I went too far down. It uses cherry bombs and conductors in primer, 50 primer as a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to do that. Actually, you know what? There's an item I want to hypercharge because I was working about this off camera. So I think I'll make like 15 of these. So we definitely want to collect primer and stuff. Really? Actually, you know what? You're right, Darth Gandalf. It's technically true. I know, right? You drink a bottle of Nuka-Cola and you only get the bottle cap, you don't get the bottle. Exactly, Cybercrab, exactly. That's why a lot of my recipes will either give you back the stuff, or like, I have one recipe that it uses like a pressure cooker, but as long as you use Abraxo cleaner, I don't see why you can't use that, you know, pressure cooker again. You just clean it a little bit. Makes sense to me. Anywho, as I was traveling back and forth through the Mojave and stuff, I noticed that there was a warhead we didn't detonate. So we gotta do that. So where's our laser detonator? Woo! All right. Some radiation.